Righto, guys, we are live. I suppose you are the only two guys here with me in Discord that's also on the live stream, because nobody else, is around at this time. I don't know. Let's see. Um, I'm just busy setting up. This is the latest level up aircraft, so yeah, setting up, going through all the settings again, making sure it's where I like it to be.
Is this LevelUP public yet, Nico? Or
Nope. No.
okay.
No, not yet. Got released while I was sleeping last night, so this is my first attempt at flying it. We'll see what happens now. If you look at the change log, it's massive.
Wow.
I haven't asked Peter yet. But I mean, the previous one was just as big, so I don't know if there's an actual comparison made where they actually bring what they changed in the first update, over into the second update in the changelog. I'm talking specifically changelog, because it would be cool if we could see all the changes on one page.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Good morning, Eugene. Let's do American. Yeah, that's fine. All right, this is actually using Zibo mod 25, fix 25, which is cool.
Yeah. That's the latest, right?
No, 26 on the Zibo is the latest, but I mean, Zibo snuck it in last night, so it's okay.
Oh, yeah, I have 26 here. You're right.
Mm. Right, something new that is now on here is you are constantly warned that you need to have the experimental flight model on. You have to go to your general settings and use experimental flight model.
Approaching 1.
I wonder if you can set that up in your plane maker for
It's
those
broken.
planes.
No, that setting's broken. Laminar is aware, they need to fix it.
Yeah. I'm wondering also, Nico, if I can do the same thing I did with the IXEG. There is a line in the dot in the aircraft folder. Can't remember what it's called, but there's a line where you you know, you turn the 0 into 1, and this way it always has it on.
Yeah, but the problem is X-Plane 11's broken. So even if you set it on in XYZ aircraft, you still have to tick the box. If it doesn't work for LevelUP, it's not going to work for IXCG. It's not going to work for anybody else because it's a laminar problem.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant idea, but they need to fix it. This is funny. I flew P3D last night and on Saturday. So almost no X-Plane the weekend, and now I need to remember all the key presses again, all the keys for X-Plane. Strange.
Sorry, Nico. My cat is not happy.
No problem.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Hey Daroni, all good in you? I forgot to export that. I did all my planning in the VA, not in Navigraph itself today. So let me go there quickly.
Dimitri, I'm going to stream it for a few seconds. Check it out. Everything is covered in snow.
I'm not sure if you see he talked about his cat. Are you using xEnviro there, or what? What do you get the snow from?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Excellent.
I know Nico is streaming right now. Guy, do you want to move to another?
No, let me drop down to live on air. I'll check you guys later.
Okay.
Alright, then we don't bother them and they don't bother us and everybody's happy. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was working odd hours over the weekend, and I don't know, I just got a bee in my bonnet. I flew the NGXU the first time, and then I flew the Aerosoft Airbus A320 the next flight. And those were the only two flights I did over the whole weekend. I finished up work just before midnight local time here, and you know, this morning I've got to be in my bonnet to test the new LevelUP. This is the latest LevelUP, you know, so it's worthwhile just getting up a little bit earlier and get going. See what's up. Close. Right. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, my whole life revolves around the Zibo mod. Everything I eat, breathe, I live for the Zibo mod, you know. And every now and then, it's just nice to just take a break quickly, do something else. The funny thing is, I have to learn the Majestic Q400 again. I'd love to fly that bird. And I tried 2 or 3 that, you know, attempts to do the tutorial flight. But I need more time. Everything goes well until I get onto the approach. I can't remember the exact sequence, you know, getting into the approach and making it all still automated. So we'll get there. Yeah. So, right, next. We want to step through this baby. It's gonna be a vector departure again. Now we have to turn around, turn out to the right. Go back, okay. And then we need to watch out for those mountains. I wonder, maybe it's a better idea. No, turn out to the right, just keep it tight, okay. On Friday evening, me and Zibo, it took us 4 hours to get that bug for the crash to desktop. We were sitting here for 4 hours testing. He was writing code and all, and you know, that's what I mean. Our whole life just revolves around this thing. So it was nice to take a break, just go fly something else. Yeah, I can imagine. The other thing I want to relearn again is the TBM 900. Man, I miss that plane. I used to fly it all over the place. This time, I'm going to make myself a tutorial. Same with the Q400. I'm going to make myself a tutorial because now I need to go and find tutorials on YouTube again to teach myself. It's crazy. If you don't use something, you just lose it, man. But it happens. Meter. Yeah, got 2983. Come this way. Let's see. 2987. Why does that have 2983? Okay, just shows you. Don't believe anything you read on the internet. Check what's in the sim. I had an interesting discussion a day or so ago again. People don't realize, and this is a prime example, right? Let me show you. Don't ever use sources that is not in the simulator because they could be out of sync. It's as easy as that. Check this. This is for Vancouver. And it says that we have a QNH altimeter setting of 2983. But the actual weather engine says it's 2987. So always remember, check your sim. Hello Jean. Good evening. And welcome. Alright. $62 is correct. That's correct. Okay, reserves. 2.5. Ah, you're welcome, you're welcome. It's 7:30 a.m. here in Johannesburg, so I think I saw it was close to 9, just after 9, maybe closer to 10 already on your side there in, well, I'm in Vancouver, so that's the time I checked. Can't remember the exact time. And we're gonna fly 350. No, sir. No, I didn't watch the tennis. Hello, Chronic. Aha, 11:30, cool. MFTC3. Well, welcome. Thank you for chatting with us then this morning. I'm glad you're hanging around. Just derate that little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. Right. Okay, let's just check that meter, the actual meter again. Right, okay. Wow, over 5 hours, that's a lot. It's a long time, eh? Come on, little wheel, turn. Okay, we said 350, that's fine. Let's check this runway. Heading to 63. Right, all check out. Perfect. And let us start the APU. I don't know, mate. This is a brand new model. We're gonna see what happens on the descent and on approach and all these phases. We're gonna find out soon enough today. Brand new model. This thing was uploaded to the dev server while I was sleeping last night. So first time I'm trying this one.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Man, this thing is too sensitive. Yeah, this is the 800, yes.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, morning, Flight 737. How are you doing, Sasha? MFDC3, this is the second one. This is R2 already. R1 was a great significant step up, and they say this one's even better, so we're gonna find out, eh?
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Me too, I love the 700. 700's my favorite. All good, all good. Early morning, just after 7:30. I'm supposed to start work at 8. So guys, if this phone starts ringing, I'm just going to mute myself. I'll let the flight go on and we'll talk in between. But just FYI, just bear it in mind. Eh? Let's get going.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
This level up also comes pre-fitted with Fix 25, guys. That was released yesterday. So I see Zibo, we all did. Me, him, we released the 26 later, but it is this one. This level up is based on 25.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yep, yeah, this is part of the Aveo World Tour flight. And yeah, all the way back up there. From there on, it's on to Genoa.
And bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time, and have fun up there.
Sorry, from there on, it's up to Genoa. Then the whole rest of the wide world remains. Right, so taxi can come on. Taxi lights. Let's have a look. See. Bothers me that I can't see the wheel well lights. Now it could be that it's something wrong with the PBR on the airport textures. I don't know. We'll have to test it somewhere else. But currently, that is definitely not working. I've landed in Malta plenty of times. Right, so what we want to do is we want to change this rocker. It's to go there. Right. Gene, yeah, it takes a lot. I'm definitely not going to stream every flight, and I'm not going to put myself in that position again. It was fun to a certain extent, but at some point in time it became a drag because of having to stream everyone, and it is hours and hours, and just broke the rhythm there for us a little bit. So I'm not going to do the streaming thing again. When it happens like this, and I will, but I'm not going to do it as a schedule thing again. Leg 33. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what leg this is. This might be leg 4 or 5. If even. Hang on. I don't know. I'll have to go check in the documentation. I can't tell you. It doesn't say. It doesn't say on my flight plan. Usually it's got a little dash at the end. I'll check when I'm in the air. When I've got more hands. Move it, move it. Yeah, it was not fun. At least when you don't stream it, you don't have to put up a show and things like that. It's easier. I can switch it on, do my work in the background, and just listen out for ATC. That really helps me a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure. According to the charts, this is where we should get on the runway, but I see that the taxiway still goes on, so I don't know. I'm just going to turn here then. Yeah. Right, flaps are set. Where's Raz? Why is Raz not working?
Approaching.
Ah,
2,
there
6,
we go.
right. On runway 26, right.
Let's go. Mommy's just arrived back home from taking the kids to school. That's why the doggies are barking.
Rotate.
Nice. Hello.
Positive. Great. Gear up. $400. 1,000.
Chronic, yeah, I updated it. It's in my private hangar. It's all there for you. Long time ago already. Even before this thing was released. Chronic, it will be the same one. I've only got it in one place. If you go into the Zibo folder and look for XRAS, it's that's a new text file there that you need to just replace the old one with, and then you'll be fine. As you saw, mine is working already, so yeah. No, they're not the same at all. Not the same at all. I had to actually physically code it to work. It doesn't work by magic, eh? Thank you, Gene. Sleep well. Nice bit of turbulence, wow. Looks like a little bit of snow there. Or ice at least. Haha. Oh, I need to wake up. Not sure if xEnviro will actually remove it when we take or when we switch the switches on. That's what I'm looking for. Wonder. I'll check in another minute or so. Would have been cool if they were to remove it now. Unless this is now part of the new system. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. OpenGl is better for xEnviro because then you get all these fancy seasons and all the snow and all the stuff that I don't think you get all the detail in Vulkan. The seasons definitely not. So I'm sticking to OpenGl to get full functionality from xEnviro basically, and for me it's much of a muchness. I lock my frames at 32 frames, so I can't say the one gives better frames than the other one, but definitely it works. So now that I've got all the seasons and stuff from xEnviro, I'm happy. Yeah, Chronic, it looks like ice. It's the first time I actually see it. Flying Scotsman told me about it. He says that xEnviro does put the ice and snow and stuff on the wings. Okay, what I don't see is that it actually goes away when you put the heat on. I mean, this is supposed to get rid of the ice when you put the wing anti-ice on, but it's not. So I'm not sure what the interaction is between the two add-ons, the Zebo mod and the xEnviro, but there's nothing happening when I put the ice on, so I don't know. I'm new to this xEnviro thing. I'll have to ask him how it works. Now, I think xEnviro is cool. Once you've found the balance with your computer, your resources in your system, and you get good frame rates, it's really nice. I mean, I don't have issues with it anymore. I pick up issues with scenery every now and then, but in terms of xEnviro, I'm running, you can see there's my FPS, 32 almost the whole time. It goes down sometimes, quickly, and then comes back up like that. But on average, I stay in the 30s, so I'm happy. I'm happy. And what is nice about the xEnviro is it snows on top of my autos. I'm running autos here. So if you were flying in the day and there was snow, it would put the snow on the autos. And Sam, for instance, doesn't do that, for instance. No, 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 no. I gave all the information to Peter, and between Peter and whoever is responsible for doing the changes in the flight, let me put it this way, the plane maker, to get Linda in there, they haven't responded back to me. I'm glad you reminded me, because I need to send him a message and ask him, because Evgeny is waiting for her. And the buck got passed a couple of times between us now. So we need to get back to him, and so they can start working on Linda and get it going. Alright, there's the message been sent. So let's see what Peter says about Linda. Yeah, they've reworked a lot of the textures. I was looking at it this morning, and the first thing that caught my eye is I never saw that in blue yet, and there it is. I mean, that's the first thing that just caught my eye. But they've reworked a lot of the textures. They've changed a little bit of the paint kit as well. What exactly? I don't know. I'm not a painter, so we'll see as time goes by. But it's really nice. They did a good job. I like my sheepskin. Really nice. Hello, Mac. All good, thank you, sir. I ended up working until almost midnight, and as we're talking here, I'm already on one of the servers again, so it's all good. I'm probably gonna lie now, but I think it was about 4 PM, maybe, plus minus. No, but most of it. I was in total it was 6 hours that I was away, so yeah. But it was good. I'm so glad I did it yesterday and that I didn't wait until today, because today is month end and it creeps up on you, and then all of a sudden, wow. Yeah, yeah, it was. I must be honest with you. In the office where I worked, it was dead quiet. It was just me. I went and fetched the keys, and I was sitting there alone. But in terms of the farm, that thing was so busy yesterday. It was amazing. You should have seen it. Oh no, it was packed. Very. Yeah. No, it's paid access. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no, they've got a new membership scheme there, and I think a lot of the people just come for all the wildlife, you know, and then other people come for all the water sports and parks and things they've got. And then you know, they've got so many different things to do there. Jitska, well, I think the key here is me and Mac are now talking. So you guys, you must start get involved in the conversation. You know, that's about the key. But if you fall asleep, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, Mac, the lions were all over the place. It at one point in time it was raining, and regardless of that, those guys were active. You know, and I saw a lot of the people came, you know, stood around. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I see I never opened your mic. Try now.
Hello, can you hear me now, folks?
There we go. Thanks, Chronic. Mac, I muted the mic earlier because I wasn't sure who was going to pop in, you know.
Right.
And you know how some people, they don't realize, even though you're in live on air, they don't realize you're on air, you know.
Yeah.
So apologies, guys. Sorry.
I was just asking Nico how his health was and so forth. That was all.
Yeah, all good, all good. Hello, Giovanni. Good morning. How are you doing?
Oh, by the way, I owe you an apology.
For me, for what?
My information I said to you about that hydraulic pressurization business.
Oh, yeah?
It's not the brakes pressure business, it's the residual pressure in the hydraulic pressure. If you go to the CIS page and look at the lower DU,
yeah.
So I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. When you look at the lower DU, center constant dip, lower DU.
Yeah, I'm going there.
We'll see that. See where you have pressure underneath for each system A and B. That last amendment, it puts the bleed air pressure where they pressurise the hydraulic reservoirs. It means the residual pressure is 50 psi.
Okay. I'll have to go check in this Eva now because this is LevelUP. And just to answer the guys there, I don't know when this is going to go public, gentlemen. I think after the last year and all the issues we had with the release version, the guys really want to make sure that this is a better offer, a better product. So you guys just have to bear with us. You can clearly see this is RC2. It's brand new. It got given to us last night, so it's not public yet. I don't know when it's going to become public. Obviously, everybody now needs to test everything again just to clear RC2. So we'll tell you when it's ready.
Sorry, I haven't read about the LevelUP business.
No
I saw
problem.
in the Discord you spoke about it.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
This latest 25 release, was it 24, was the page. I doubt you've got it in that EFB, but you can check it. Page
No, it's there. It's there. I actually enabled it. It is there. This is fixed 25
Okay.
that they put into LevelUP as well.
Right, so what it is the hydraulic reservoirs get bleed air,
Yeah.
pressurised to
Yeah.
stop freezing and so forth,
Mm.
and give a positive pressure at any time. And hence my comment in the dev room.
Okay, got it.
Why
Yeah.
is it an optional thing? Because it's always been there.
Gotcha. Sorry, Tyrone. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna be released, man. It's gonna take a while. I see we're heading to top of descent now already. Goodness gracious me.
So are you flying the 800 or 800 version, is it?
800, yeah.
I probably haven't got the sense of humour he had, though. Sorry.
Okay, Eugene. Mooi bly. Wow, that's low. And there's my first call. Right, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Yeah, good first call of the day. Alright, and we need to go down somewhere. Let's grab that chart again. 6,500. 65. Yeah, what can I say, Sasha? When you're good, you're good, you know? When you're good, you're good. Some turbulence, wow. Woo! Woohoo! Rock and roll. Wow. Minus
I think
1.
that might be a bit frightening if that was the real aircraft.
Oh, absolutely.
With the engines dancing around like that, I think there'd be... Yeah. Might need to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Yeah, find the loose screw now. Aha, message. .57 nautical miles for top of descent. Yeah, back to the drawing board with a sharper pencil for sure. Much better. This time it works for me. And the wind seemed to have died down. I'm not going to change my arrival runway. I'm still going to stick to 29. Oh, by the way, Mac, for some reason, and I can only imagine it's a server issue, little nav map's not starting up this morning. It's got an exception on the database.
Really?
Yeah, couldn't get it fired up. I actually deleted mine, went downloaded a new one, installed it, same thing. So that's why I think it's a server thing. I'll go check the AppSim forum later. I just didn't have time already.
Did you see there was something about a new Vatson thing, was it?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Swift.
Oh.
About having a little nav map up to date on the latest plugin.
Okay. No, I didn't see that, Mac. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. It's in app data. You see, I didn't spend enough time on it. I'll have to go find it and delete it then, because I removed the folder from my documents as well as the normal install folder. I have to go find it. Let's go do it quickly.
I don't know when it was updated, but they were just saying the new Swift version of Swift to work with little nav map.
Mm-hmm.
The SIM connect needed to be the latest version.
Okay. But we don't use SIM Connect in Explain. SIM Connect
No,
is... That's for...
little nav.
So, okay. So it's not the SIM Connect for P3D, for instance, or Microsoft.
I can't remember. I think it was on one of the Facebook posts.
Okay.
Or are you in Swift Discord? You might have been in there.
I don't know. No, I don't think I'm with them anymore.
Okay, let's have a look. Swift.
Thank you, got it, Chronic.
You don't use Swift, do you?
Yeah. Hello, Krister.
Hello, Nico.
Yo, Dimitri. Elevation data directory is not valid. Go to tools options and then page cache files, then click select. The database is empty, so I need to recreate it. Alright, it started up now that I deleted that whole folder. So now I'm going to have to update the air rack. I'm going to have to run all the updates in this thing. Yeah, I know. I see that. Makes sense because I saw that I was deleting it. Krister, you'll have to speak to Mac about that compensator. Hey, Mac is the genius behind the stories of it. I just work here. Ooh, now see, we are descending. Woo.
I don't. I have asked Zibo for clarification, Krista, as to what it's called, because I understand it as hydraulic reservoir pressurization. If you go to your sys page on the lower center console DU, where you have the quantity of hydraulic fluid in each of the reservoirs, system A, system B, below that you have pressure. Now, if you're on the ground, obviously, if you keep pumping your brakes, your brake pressure will drop down to 1,000, and your hydraulic pressure will eventually drop to 0. Now, it actually has bleed air pressure behind, some bleed air pressure behind it, which goes up to about 50 psi. And this is what I understand is the new EFB triggered system, and when the pressure drops, it doesn't drop to 0, it will only drop as low as 50 psi if you select the new option in the EFB, because it will retain bleed air pressure.
In this additional little reservoir.
Yeah. What happened was they initially used to get fumes feedback, and there was a mod introduced in 2003, I think it was, that made more separation between bleed air and hydraulic fluid, so that you didn't get feedback of hydraulic fumes into the air conditioning system. But as far as I'm aware, the hydraulic reservoirs have always been pressurized. So I've asked Zibo in our dev room, Nico, for clarification.
I saw. Seth, you got me. I'm sitting listening to Mac, and I just noticed your question there. I'm not sure if you're on the live feed or if you're like a few minutes behind, but if you can just clarify what you're asking. This is the latest LevelUP 800 that I'm testing now. It was given to us overnight on the development server, so I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. I could answer if I knew more. Sathan, if you can, just make sure on YouTube there's a word that says live at the bottom. I think it's on the left hand side of the video. Just make sure you click live so that you get on the same stream as us, because it might be that you are a few minutes behind. Yeah, definitely. No, there's a lot of graphical changes and stuff that has happened. Yes. Okay. Cool. Excellent, Seth. Okay. Yeah. No. It's all been updated and clarified and superfied and almost mummified. You know, I can't say that, but anyway, you know what I mean. I'm making a joke now. So, it's all been touched up. The big thing for me now is the flight model. I did notice during the climb that we have more speed than usual. It doesn't stay on the speed bug. The aircraft is 5 or 10 knots faster than the speed bug, almost the whole climb, which is not right.
What about taxi power, Nico? Has that improved or not?
Yeah. No, I tested that quickly. It's very nice. Seth, yeah, nice man. Nice to see you again. It's a long time ago, eh? Long time ago. Mac, I tested the taxi power, the brake-free thrust. It's definitely better. I tested it twice during the taxi.
Okay,
So it does feel better for me.
good.
The
I
one
just
thing.
wondered whether I just wondered if they'd updated it a bit.
Yeah. There are two things that I noticed. The one is the thrust. It's got more thrust than what it's using. You know, usually what will happen is the aircraft will pitch up and it will then go and sit on the speed. But this thing was flying like 5 or 10 knots faster, and it never lifted the nose any higher, so it never compensated. So that's one query. And the other thing that I did not see on the ground, which we can test here at Calgary at the different scenery, is I can't see the wheel well lights anymore. The wheel well lights are like gone. And the whole reason everybody wanted it in the Ziba is because everybody saw it here.
Hey, Nico.
Hmm.
I also think all this LevelUps, I don't know if it's because of the experimental model or whatnot versus the Twixter model and all that other stuff. But I watch your experience. I mean, I've been flying them non-stop for the last weekend. They feel weird. They still feel weird on approach.
They will, but now I've got 2 updates beyond what you've got, so we'll see what happens now when we get to the approach and landing phase now. In the model that you guys have, it's good to just add an extra few knots before the flare and touchdown, because it just makes it more stable. I might have read the wrong chart here. Let's quickly see. 109.15. This is 29. Yeah, you see, 29. Show the right chart, man. Wow. You won't believe it. I had to refresh the page now. I selected 29. It says 29, but the actual display is for 17 or something like that. Now it's on 29. Let's quickly reconfigure this.
Are you landing on 29, Nico?
Yes. That's where the wind was earlier. Now there's no wind, so I'm not going to change it now. I'm just going to stick to it.
That's the shortest of the bunch. You know that, right?
That's okay. No, it's not the shortest. It's the second shortest. I'd actually check. But yeah, no, I understand. I will just brake hard. And this is supposed to be 1109. 1109. 1109. There we go. No more yellow. And that is supposed to be 285. So why is that saying that? 285. Well, 25. You must drive safe, Giovanni. Be careful. It's a jungle out there. Yeah, now it's cool. There's the airport. Missed that one. Better start sitting upright. Stow the trays. Pretend I'm working. Mac, can we have some too?
Sorry, I thought I'd turn the mic off. I'm just rattling and I'm...
It sounds like you're getting some crisps or something.
Actually, it's a honey sandwich.
Okay. Love honey. Yeah, no, that's... Your mic's definitely on.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I turned it off before I started to reach for it. I didn't think you want to hear me.
Hey, Nico, maybe he's having some Earl Grey with biscuits or scones or whatever they call them down there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Or Mac, maybe it's that liqueur from Cyprus that you have stashed away or something.
Oh, I haven't got any of that left these days. I'm just trying to work out whether this is supper or breakfast. I think it's supper actually.
Oh, this wind, it's rocking us, eh? Funny that you mentioned the crosswind in the meter. It says 000. We'll see what happens if we go down a bit lower. We're still a bit high.
Morning.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Alright, yeah, Uncle John.
Not so bad, bud.
Good morning, Uncle John.
Morning, Mr. Mac. Morning, Dimitri.
Hey, John.
Sasha, that would all depend on the actual approach and the way the Z-boat draws it, I think. But you'll have to show screenshots to clarify. Uncle John, did you have a good rest?
I did, sir. I did. I was absolutely spot on about Zebo last night, wasn't I?
You were, you
Right
were.
on the button.
Yeah, no, you were.
I said to Nico at about 6 o'clock, I think it was.
Yeah.
Zebo's going to drop us another release at 8 o'clock. Damn me, spot on 8 o'clock he releases.
Mm. Okay.
On runway 02, center. On runway 02.
That's a bit loud, Uncle John.
Yeah, I thought I'd turned it off.
Mm.
Got it paused. So why you can hear that, I don't know.
No idea. Anyway, I'm about to land and then my stream's over. Then you can rock and roll any which way you want.
Are you flying the Zebo?
No, the latest level up that we got last night, through the night.
Damn. Don't forget, I need a copy of your settings. For,
Yeah, no, but I can still give it to you. We're using the same profiles. I'll give it to you just now. You know what? Unless I deleted it with the new settings, I might have deleted it. But I'll check now. Let me just land. Because you're not on push to talk.
Oh, do apologise.
Happens.
Smack your legs, Uncle John.
Happens.
I was caught out. I was rustling goodie paper for food, and Nico made him feel hungry.
I'm pretty sure you can go to the plugin, Sasha, and just set it down. Just turn it down. Right, so let's see what this ant flying is about with this aircraft now. Ooh.
500. 400.
Right, 3 greens, speed brake. There we go, armed, auto brake 3.
Minimums. 200 minimum. 100.
50.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Ooh, yeah, no, much better. It's a hard landing, but there was much more control. I think it looks also harder than it really is, but no, it landed much better than before. Much better. But the trick is still, Dimitri, the trick is still this is a different flight model, and you have to land it slightly differently. You have to. It's just not the same.
No, it's not the same, I'm afraid, at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but it's a question of, in your mind, you're going to have to do a mind shift as this is how this one works and this is how the other one works, or this is how this one feels and that's how the other one feels. It did kind of, but it was also me pulling a little bit because I realized I was going to, hit the deck a little bit hard. What I'll do is I'll go practice a little bit before the next stream, just to make sure that I get the landing better. But all in all, it's not that bad. It's just, it is what it is. It's definitely not as bad as when we started fiddling with this flight model. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. We really had to reach far to just get this thing to work. So, wheel well lights. Let's have a look, see if you can see them at this airport. Nope, still not. Okay, so wheel well lights definitely don't work. Yeah, we all have good days and bad days, guys. It's just one of those things. I know, Krister. Right. Airport. I'm at apron 9. I'm not even gonna go taxi further. I'm just gonna find a taxi spot here. Give me back my lights.
After all these years, Nico, this is probably one of the best freeware for X-Plane out there.
No, of course. Bye-bye, MFDC. Good evening. Thanks for watching and speaking with us tonight. Jabez, no, this thing flies more like the Zebo now. It's much better. Much closer to the Zebo. Much closer to the Zebo. I don't think it will ever be 100% accurate to the Zebo because it just isn't the same flight model. But it's okay. I mean, at the end of the day, you want something that's plausible. It's not supposed to be study level to the same extent as the Zebo mod is. You know, it just isn't. So, yeah, we're going to enjoy it for what it is. Alright, so let's quickly look. Krister, you said I must go here, and then what do you want to do? No. Where was that question of yours now? Did I dream of it? Oh, that was Jibs, sorry. Jibs was asking, can you pull up the sys page on the lower D and make some inputs on the flight controls? Of course I can. Right, this LevelUP, this latest one, uses Fix 25 from the Zebo, guys, just FYI. Yeah, no, that's been changed. That's I see in the change log, it's been drastically reduced to make it better. So yeah, fixed. All right, so now we want 3 minutes. Let's run 3 minutes. I am going to start the APU. Yeah, no. The guys really worked hard on this flight model and all the responses and everything. Ooh, that was strange. Chips, no ETA, my friend. Sorry, nope. They literally gave us this release just now, which means that we need to start testing everything all over again now. And how many times we need to do that before it gets released, I don't know. Right, so I've just filed for the VA. Now we need to get the info here for IVEO. have to be online for 3 minutes. Thank you, Uncle John, for making me go and read up about this.
Pleasure.
Right, that's 3 minutes. That's the end of the flight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good sleep if you need to go sleep now, and a good day if it's daytime, and enjoy whatever you do. And thanks for watching. Oh, they've both been addressed, Jibs. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to get this. We'll let you know when it's ready. So cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Nico.